got the figures from for 2000.
Okay.
Did you say 2000?
Yes.
Okay.
I stand by.
I don't know where you got the 2000 figure from. Yeah. Secondly, you answered the question yourself. You said at the end of the day you have two types of traditions that reached us. One cursed him, one praised him. Okay. But that's not an issue because for us we can.
And they're both authentic, by the way.
No problem. That's fine.
So how do you reconcile?
I tell you how.
منهاجنا تقوى ما خاب من يبغي دوم الرضا مولاه ما خاب من يبغي دوم الرضا مولاه.
I'll wait until his camera is gone, then we'll continue.
Yeah,
No.
Let it go.
Not Titans TV. Not these people.
The shaitans.
We're having a very friendly Muslim discussion between us. Yeah. These people exploit our differences to make us look like that we are enemies. Are we enemies? No. Alhamdulillah. Right? So we're not enemies. So we're not gonna continue. So wait, Sayyid Ali. Wait. Can you take whose camera is this? Whose camera is this?
Let me just quickly jump in, yeah? Since you want to slander me.
Do you want to sit down, bro?
No. I'm gonna get up if you sit down. Sit down.
All right? I don't appreciate you.
Thank you.
I don't appreciate you slandering me. Yeah?
No problem.
Because that's very filthy,
Okay.
very nasty. What you just
Thank
said
you.
right there.
Thank you for that.
We have loads of cameras, yeah, viewing what you just said
Okay.
about me.
Okay.
Everybody here who knows me know that's not the truth.
Many people know you.
Right?
No problem. Let
Know
them
that's
decide.
not the truth, yeah?
Let the people
I
decide.
have to say, in all fairness.
Don't. Wait.
I'm about to descend on you with your nonsense.
Okay,
yeah?
thank
You
you.
need to stop this because you have
Can-
a mad
can-
hatred. Stop. You have a hatred and disease in your heart, and you know it's true.
Okay.
Right? I don't know what type of game
He's
you're
a
playing.
city pagan
I don't know
infidel
what type of game
capital.
you're playing.
That's
Hatred.
what he is,
Brother,
guys.
hush your noise, man. Relax yourself, man. Relax yourself, man.
We're having we're having a very good discussion.
Yeah, but relax yourself.
Okay. Can you wait.
Decent conversation, man.
No, wait. Ignore him. Completely ignore him. Ignore him. And listen to my advice. Ignore him. Yeah, thank you. If that camera is going, we're going to continue that discussion.
Hush your noise now. You can hush your noise now, bro. It's done. It's done. Okay, it's done.
Okay. So
When Sunni's recording,
so-
I don't care about it. When they put bad labels up there, I don't care about it.
okay.
Flipping hell, bro.
No problem. So when that camera is gone, we're gonna continue this discussion.
Typical garbage. In the Sunni side, it's not giving. It's like that.
Wait, we're not at that stage yet. Not Q&A. We're not taking any questions yet. Later on. Yeah. Don't ignore. Brother, we're gonna continue with the discussion. Yeah. Let's go.
So listen,
Yeah.
in terms of that tradition, I will inshallah send it to Brother Adnan afterwards.
So Sayyid Ali,
Let's come back to
with
the point of discussion.
respect, I respect this brother a lot. You can clearly see that because I want to talk to him. There are certain individuals I would never talk to. You know why? Because of course I believe they don't give respect in return, and they're malicious, right? They twist your words. They are sarcastic. I don't want to talk to people like that. Sayyid Ali, I haven't found that so far, and I really like this guy. That's why I'm talking to him. Now,
Let's come back to the discussion.
yeah, so you're gonna show me. Leave them. They're not our responsibility. If they're crazy people here, we can't fix them. I'm not a psychiatrist. Okay. Yeah. So don't worry about it. Leave them. We'll continue with our discussion.
We let it go like some cameras of the guys that we don't like as well. We let it go as well.
No, this one. No, trust me. I know exactly why. So the point is now, Sayyid Ali, we're gonna move on to Ahlul Bayt. Yeah. We're gonna
Two
move.
groups of believers fight, make peace between them.
I don't know if they're believers. If Kalam is there, I don't believe he's a
Two groups of
believer.
believers
Okay.
fight, make peace.
Okay.
What's happened?
So now we're gonna continue with our discussion.
I'm going to continue once I stop.
No. Leave them. Sayyid Ali.
No,
Trust me, it's gonna escalate.
Isa's cool,
Sit
like,
down.
just talk to him.
No. Isa wants this. He wants to make you look bad. There are people watching his videos and saying, "Is this what Shias are? Is this?" And that's why when I speak to Abu Qarar, I tell him to calm down, man, because I don't want people to think the Shias are like this. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to give a different image to the world. Two reasons. One, so people can see that we respect each other, we can talk to each other, right? This is helping us. Number two, knowledge, ilm, right? So now we're going to move on to Ahlul
So
Bayt.
let's come back to the discussion, yeah?
Ahlul Bayt.
So
Yeah.
I just want to clarify, number one, in terms of the reference I quoted, inshallah, at some point, I will show to this brother. That's the first point. Second point is, if we
You're going to
start-
show me
I
Ali
understand at
cursed
some point, yes.
in an authentic report.
Insulted Muawiyah.
Ali cursed, not insulted. You said cursed.
Done? Stop.
You use the word cursed. You use the word. You use the word cursed.
Okay.
Ali cursed Muawiyah and Amr.
Yeah.
Okay, in Qunut.
Yeah.
Anyhow, anywhere.
Okay.
That Ali in his life, his entire life,
Yeah.
cursed Muawiyah or Amr in any shape or form. in an authentic report. You're going to show me
Inshallah,
la,
at some point.
curse. Yeah.
Inshallah, at some point.
If
Well,
you can't,
definitely-
then I will expect from a respectful person like you to come back and say,
No problem.
I take my words back.
100%, I'm
I
like
do
that.
apologize.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So now we're going to talk about Ahlul Bayt.
If not, if, wait, if not, I will most definitely show you a tradition where Imam Islam asked Allah to definitely punish him, which for me, as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. That's asking Allah to remove his
That's a different
mercy
thing.
from him.
That's
Yeah?
a different thing.
But we will come to that.
Yeah.
So coming back to the key discussion, who follows the Ahlul Bayt? So far I've demonstrated numerous examples within Sunni theology where they do not follow the Ahlul Bayt. They don't follow them on the matters of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. They don't follow them on the matters of Salah, on the issue of like Tarawih, on the issue of wiping the feet, for example. So many issues. First point. Second point, if you're saying that you love the Ahlul Bayt, explain to me why you take your traditions from Kharijis and Nasbis. The Prophet, may peace and blessings be upon him, said that the Kharijis are the dogs of hellfire. That's in Majah, Sunnah ibn Majah. The hadith has been authenticated by Albani. First, number one. Hadith number two, the Prophet said that the Kharijis would leave Islam like how an arrow passes a bow.
Okay.
Okay?
So
Hadith
first of
number
all, we don't accept any. Amazingly, one of the reports that comes from one of the so-called Nawasib, which is Marwan bin Hakam. Yeah, I believe he was a Nasibi. I believe so-called. For those who don't accept it, for those, I believe he was a Nasibi. Amazingly, in this report, you know who's reporting from him? Guess who's reporting? There's only one report by him in Bukhari, Marwan bin Hakam. One report, and Imam Bukhari brings that report as supporting evidence, as supporting, not as the main, and it has nothing to do with Aqidah or Fiqh. Okay. Now, in that very chain, we have Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, Imam Zainul Abidin, Imam Ali bin Hussein bin Ali radiyallahu anhum ajma'in. Okay, he is narrating from Marwan, and Bukhari simply collected it. Now, amazingly, in that very chain, this chain we're talking about, where Marwan, a Nasibi, who narrates from, Bukhari took one of his narrations. Who is narrating from him? One of the Masoom Imams, Imam Zainul Abidin. Now, Bukhari, being a lover of the Ahlul Bayt, right? He is seeing that the Imam Masoom, not to Bukhari, to the Shias, yeah, is actually narrating from a controversial man.
Right.
That's the reason why Imam Bukhari took that report. Otherwise, Imam Bukhari would never take that report if it came from someone else, right? He took that report from Marwan because from Marwan is narrating Imam Zainul Abidin. Go and check, and we will talk. Now this is clear. Now coming back to the issue of Ahlul Bayt.
By the way, right at the start I mentioned this. You asked me a question. You go, can you take from hypocrites? So this is what it's about as well. It's kind of linked.
We don't take. I mean, I made it very clear.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you is that you gave an example. You said, listen, Marwan was a bad character individual.
To me.
Yeah, to you, yeah?
The only reason I put a question mark on him, I'm explaining. I put a question mark on him because Imam Zainul Abidin is narrating from him.
So according to you, if somebody narrates from somebody,
no, it's not somebody. It's not a nobody or somebody or anybody.
Right.
It is Imam Zainul Abidin.
So if somebody narrates,
it is Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's narrating.
So according to you, if somebody narrates from Imam Zainul Abidin,
no, if Imam Zainul Abidin narrates from someone,
right,
by our standards, by our hadith standards,
yes,
because if the chain from Imam Zainul,
we have no problem with that. We accept this principle.
Wait, wait. If Imam Zainul Abidin is if the chain is authentic up to Imam Zainul Abidin, and Bukhari is 100% certain that Imam Zainul Abidin is the one who is actually narrating from the one above him, then it's not a problem for him.
Okay. Well,
if Imam is narrating from him, what's the problem?
At the end of the day, look, Imam Zainul Abidin was considered from the Prophet's progeny.
Yes.
Okay? Linguistically,
and he's one of the Shia Imams.
Yes,
one of the major Shia Imams.
Yes. So
alayhi salam.
So there's a couple of issues here. Firstly, in terms of the Bukhari tradition, we do not, obviously, as I said earlier, we don't accept Bukhari to be an authoritative work, right? But definitely, obviously, within Sunnism, you do. You accept Bukhari's traditions. There's ikhtilaf for whether or not...
For very strong reasons. reasons.
So, coming back to Imam Zainul Abidin, this particular narration itself, obviously, if it has corroborating evidence from our books, we have no issues accepting
Okay,
it.
but look. I find it. Yeah.
Finish.
Go on.
So you mentioned, do we take hadith from, for example, Abu Huraira or Aisha? Of course, we have a hadith narrated in Al-Kafi from Aisha. We have tradition narrated from even Abu Huraira. Yeah. So it's not an issue. At the end of the day, we look at who's saying it, not always necessarily who said it as well.
But we the Sunnis do not accept hadiths from hypocrites. No, wait.
We do.
No, wait. No, we don't. No. Ali, we believe Ali bin Abi Talib said the Khawarij. Okay.
Nasibis.
Yeah. Wait.
Nasibis.
Nasibis, for example, even in them, there is controversy. There are certain Nawasib. For example, there's a question mark on them, whether they were actually Nawasib or not. Okay.
I'm talking about agreed upon.
Wait. I'll give you a better example. Umar bin Saad.
Yeah.
Umar bin Saad.
He's
I'll give you a better example. Umar bin Saad. Why do you wanna waste time?
Umar bin Saad-
I'll give you the worst example.
Umar
A
bin
man who
Saad
was directly involved in
Imam
killing
Hussein.
of Imam Hussein.
Guess whose book he's narrating?
Okay. Who?
Hands up.
No. Why are you putting my hand up?
He's narrating books.
I'm
He's
not
narrating
finished.
books.
I'm not finished
No,
yet.
but he's narrating your
I'm not.
books.
Have you read what our scholars have to say about Umar bin Saad?
He was involved in the killing of Imam Hussein
Yes,
Islam,
yes.
and he's trustworthy.
Okay. Now Imam Yahya bin Mu'in, one of our greatest Imams. You know about him,
Yes, big scholar.
Imam,
Yeah,
you.
scholar.
Imam Yahya bin Mu'in, guys, are you listening?
Yeah, you've been here.
Imam Yahya bin Mu'in, who is one of the biggest authorities in Ilm al-Rijal, he was questioned, do we narrate from Umar bin Saad? Because he is a Sahabi's son. He is the son of one of the Ashra Mubashra. One of the people who was actually directly promised Jannah by the Prophet ﷺ, one of the 10. Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas.
We don't accept that, by the way.
Umar bin Saad was he was the son of such a person. Yahya bin Mu'in said, how can you narrate from a person who was involved in killing
Imam
Hussein? This is our scholars. Our scholars are saying, how can you even narrate from such a person? About Yazid, for example. Imam Ahmad was asked about Yazid, do we narrate from his reports? Imam Ahmad said, how can you even think of that? How can you even think of that? These are our scholars, right? What our Shia
By the
brothers,
way-
unfortunately,
by the way-
I'm
by
not
the way-
finished. I'm not finished. What our Shia brothers do, in a lot of cases, not all cases, they pick and choose from, there are, when you go to Ilm al-Rijal, the books of Rijal, there are hundreds of thousands of aqwal. What our Shia brothers and sisters, in some cases, again to clarify, what they do is they ignore all the relevant, important and authentic ones. They'll pick on inauthentic, dubious reports where a vicious picture is presented of the Sunni Ilm al-Rijal. But when we take them back to the authentic aqwal, where such as I already stated, Yahya bin Mu'in is saying, how can you take narration from someone like that? Now, I'm giving you a reason why Bukhari accepted hadith of Marwan bin Hakam.
Sorry. One point here. You said, how can you take hadith from the one who was involved in killing Imam Hussein Islam?
Yes.
Yahya ibn Ma'in.
The question was, is he thiqa? Is he authentic?
Is he
authentic?
trustworthy? Is he
Yes.
trustworthy?
And Yahya bin Mu'in, he said, how can someone who killed Hussein be thiqa? That's right. He posted. So this is our ulama. Our scholars, this psychology was this. Anyone who was...
There's two things about what you said here. There's two things about what you said here.
They had to jeopardize.
Firstly, number one, okay, in terms of Yazid himself, there's ikhtilaf within Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Some consider him to be a disbeliever, some say you can curse him, some say you cannot curse him. So for this brother to sit here and say, we Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah, we don't consider Yazid to be a legitimate person, is not a fair picture of what Sunnism actually believes, because there may be brothers here in the past.
Again, if Yazid, I will love to discuss Yazid. Let us finish this discussion on Ahlul Bayt, and then we will have the second discussion. Do you want to maybe discuss with me?
Not only with Yazid,
Okay.
No problem.
No problem.
Yazid, I will stay here. What's the time now?
Okay, listen, I'm a bit limited.
6 o'clock.
Listen,
I'm willing to give 3 hours.
Listen,
Yeah,
with
wait.
Yazid will come to another time. Yeah?
Okay. No.
I'm limited with time today
Because one of the biggest issues the Shia brothers and sisters have with the Sunnis. Okay. So let me. No, look, I wasn't even able to say what I wanted to say on the Ahlul Bayt and the claim the Shias make on the Ahlul Bayt.
Okay, so just
So
wanna-
let me
just wanna-
very quickly come to
just a-
that then.
just a quick point.
Leave Yazid aside. We'll discuss Yazid another time.
Okay,
So my point.
So
Wait.
firstly, number one, Yazid is ikhtilaf, number one. Number two, yes. he's
No, then
right.
again you're saying things about Yazid I don't agree with. I don't accept them.
Okay, fine.
I don't.
Look, you, as you're aware, there is difference of opinion. Yes or no?
Again, if you want to
Just
discuss,
yes or no?
no.
So all Sunnis consider Yazid to be legitimate?
I know. I am saying.
Illegitimate.
I am saying no one takes anything from Yazid. Number one. Number one.
I'm not asking-
Number one.
I'm
So
saying
when you say there's ikhtilaf, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying
Yes.
yes.
Ikhtilaf.
That's
Yes.
what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Yes.
So number
Yes.
one,
Whether he's a Muslim or not.
yes, exactly. So number
yes,
one, that's the
yes,
point. Number
yes.
two, you said about your scholars of hadith, they said that how can he report from the killers of Imam Hussein, alayhi salam.
But
Fine.
then again, we're gonna.
Fine,
Okay.
fine, no problem. But on the other hand, your scholars, some of them did. For example, Shuaib al-Arnaut, who's a famous scholar of hadith,
Yeah.
he
Shuaib al-Arnaut, yes,
Yeah, Arnaut, he
yes.
Authenticated a
Arnaut,
tradition.
yes.
Arnaut.
Arnaut, okay.
He authenticated a tradition from.
This is
Umar
an
ibn
example
Saad.
now.
Yeah, from Umar ibn Saad that says Sahih. He actually authenticated a
Okay.
tradition.
Amazingly,
with Shuaib al-Arnaut in
this
there.
this shows the weakness of my
Okay.
brother's
Go on.
arguments.
Why?
Out of all of these centuries, Shuaib al-Arnaut, who is he? When did he die? When did he die? Wait. When did he die?
Muslim Ahmed ibn Hanbal.
Wait. The fact that
Sahih.
the fact that you came up with this name, Shuaib al-Arnaut, it shows you have nothing. Shuaib al-Arnaut died recently, few months ago. Actually, close to a year ago. He died. He's so.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
I'm
Now,
the biggest imam.
Sayyid Ali. Now let me, because you have to go now.
Yeah,
I don't have to. I'm gonna be here for hours.
I'm gonna carry
But-
on. After he goes, I'll sit down.
no problem. Before you go, I want you to tell me. You have attempted to
By the
show.
way, Shuaib al-Arnaut is
Allahu
not the
Akbar.
only one.
Sayyid
Ahmed ibn Hanbal
Sayyid
as well.
Ali, Sayyid Ali, I've been trying
No, bro,
to,
go, carry on.
because every time I'm trying to talk, you throw something in the middle and I have to address it, right? You have been attempting to show for the past hour that we take reports from the Kharijis and Nasbis, and I've showed you that's not the case.
No, you
I've
do,
showed-
you do.
Let people decide. Now my point is, in your case, the biggest narrator you have, okay. No, if you're gonna make a refutation video, give me the right to do so again. Then. Look, I can make a video, make all kind of things. Here, when we're discussing here, we're talking to each other for a reason.
I'm
Yeah.
psychic. You know what I was going to say? One of the biggest narrators in the Shia book, Zurara, was cursed by the
So let me say it then.
Say it.
Let me
I'm
say.
telling you
No. Let me say. The brothers are laughing, but you know what? You know why they're laughing? Why they're laughing? Because over 2,000 reports, just like Aisha and Abdullah bin Umar is for us. They are kathir riwayah. I say almost 20 to 25% of Islam comes from Aisha. She is a pillar of our science of hadith. Without her reports, we would be missing a large chunk of Islam to Sunnis. Likewise, Zurara ibn Ayyan. Okay, wait. Over 2,000 reports from Imams. Two Imams in particular. Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir. Now we have authentic reports in the Shia books of Rijal, to be precise, Rijal al-Kashi, that Imams, both of them, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir and Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq, cursed Zurara. And these reports are authentic. Okay, now let me give you the context, because I am someone who wants to do justice to their school and how they see it. Okay, the Imams, because now this was a huge problem. 2,000 reports coming from an individual who the Imams were cursing publicly. La'an Allah Zurara. The wording is La'an Allah Zurara. May Allah. This is ana. Now ask me, just like you claimed earlier, that Ali
told you
cursed.
what you were gonna say.
Sayyid Ali, let me finish. Ali cursed Muawiyah and Amr, and I asked you to produce it. You couldn't. Now ask me to produce it, and then see what happens. I'm giving the wording. La'an Allah Zurara. May Allah curse Zurara. Number one. Number two. Huwa min ahlin nar. He is from the people of Jahannam. Imam, wait. Both Imams, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq. 2,000 reports. The largest chunk of reports in the Shia schools, 4 books, they come from Zurara. Okay, there are others as well, we can discuss them if the Sayyid doesn't have to go. Now the question is, why did Imams curse Zurara? And why do Shias still take reports from him, yet attribute the entire teachings of the Imams to him? If you take him out, this is why we say to the Shia community that we don't have a problem with the Ahlul Bayt. Wallahi, only a munafiq, only a hypocrite would deliberately reject the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt, knowing well. We the Sunnis, wallahi, we love them to bits. We want to follow the Ahlul Bayt. We do follow the Ahlul Bayt where we can actually authenticate information from trustworthy sources. The reasons why we reject the Shia version, because of individuals who are narrating from them. Zurara, who was cursed by the Imams. Now why? How do the Shias reconcile this? That they are accepting reports from the Zurara and then Imams are cursing. So when you go to Mu'jam al-Rijal of Al-Khoyi, Al-Khoyi is like Shu'aib al-Arnaut. Okay? Al-Khoyi is like the Albani of Shia school, right? Al-Khoyi, he contextualizes it. He states that the reason why Imams were cursing him was to save his life.
Well, you answered the question.
Let me finish. I'm finishing and then you can answer.
He's giving the answer.
But let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. So Al-Khoyi, he states that Zurara, because he was known as the Shia of Ali or the Shia of Ahlul Bayt, his life was threatened. Okay, no problem. And the Imams, to save his life, publicly cursed him. To save his life so he's not killed. Okay, by the Banu Abbas or the Abbasid authorities. Okay, no problem. But there's a problem. There's a problem. Okay, now the Shias cannot say that those reports where the Imams are saying La'an Allah Zurara, the Zurara, may Allah's curse be upon him, they cannot be inauthentic because they are authentic. The Shias cannot reject them. And then there are other reports where the Imams are actually praising him. And those reports are from the sons of the children of Zurara. One of them was the son Abdullah, the son of Zurara. He's saying the Imams praised him. So now there's a problem here. The problem is if the Imams are teaching publicly to the people they love, Imams are obviously teaching to the Shia, the people they love, the public, and in front of them Imam is saying La'an Allah, Zurara, okay, or huwa min Ahl nar, he is from the people of Jahannam. Then wait. After the Imams have passed away, I'm finishing. After the Imams have passed away, those people who directly heard it from the Imams that may Allah's curse be on Zurara, or he's from the people of fire, do they have any grounds to accept reports from Zurara anymore? Because the Imam Ma'soom, who does not lie, who's not a liar, does not lie in front of his own Shia. He's telling his Shia that Zurara is cursed. Zurara is cursed. And then what do we found? What did we find? We found over 2,000 reports. The largest number of reports attributed to Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq and Imam Muhammad al-Baqir by Zurara. And some of those reports are absurd. When you look at the content, you would not believe the content. You would not believe the content. Some of the content is absolutely crazy. Yeah. And now, can you now respond to me? How do we solve this problem, this dilemma? Forget about, at least Bukhari, Muslim and Tirmizi. Even if we were to throw out those reports you have a problem with, munafiqs, let's say you're right. Khawarij, Nawasib and munafiqs, throw them out. We still have 90%, let's say, to be safe, 99% I would say. Because these reports are 1 or 2 or 3. Our Shia brothers use them as convenient examples to somehow put us on the back foot, which is not possible, right? But even if we were to reject them, for example, if we were to reject, wait, I'm finishing now because you spoke for so long. I'm finishing. Even if we were to throw out Marwan bin Hakam's report, despite the presence of Imam Zainul Abidin in the chain, even if we were to throw it out, Bukhari is still intact. What are you going to do with your 2,000 reports? If Zurara is a liar, he's cursed. Yeah, he is from the people of Jahannam. And Imams are publicly saying he's a liar. Don't take any. Okay. Now respond to it.
So, firstly, number one, you've made several claims here. Firstly, you said 2,000 reports.
Yes.
Even if I was to reject all the reports of Zurara himself, I can assure you there's more traditions in Al-Qafi alone. Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, 100%.
Let's talk about it.
100%.
Yeah. You finish first. You finish first.
First, you may look. I didn't interrupt you when you were speaking, so you shouldn't.
How many reports are in Kafi? Al-Kafi.
Firstly, number one. Yeah. I don't know where you got the claim for.
How many reports are in Al-Kafi? Sorry. I'm gonna let you speak. Go on. Say it. Go on. Say it.
So firstly, number one, bro. I don't know where you got the figures from for 2,000.
Okay.
Did you say 2,000?
Yes.
Okay.
I stand by.
I don't know where you got the 2,000 figure from. Yeah. Secondly, you answered the question yourself. You said at the end you have two types of traditions that reached us. One cursed him, one praised him. Okay? But that's not an issue because for us we can
And
reconcile.
they're both authentic, by the way.
No problem, that's fine.
So how do you reconcile?
I tell you how we reconcile. We take the reports our Imams of the Ahlul Bayt have explained this already. They said if you have two reports which contradict each other, we go through the chains and we see which has reached us from the later generation.
Where have they explained this?
And al-Qafi,
Okay, who's reporting it?
from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam.
Who's reporting from Imam Sadiq?
I'll have to check. I don't
There
know
you
the
go.
check bar.
So that's
No,
the
but
point
you
I'm
can't
making.
shoot. That doesn't prove
So
anything.
these
No,
it
that
does
doesn't prove
prove something.
Doesn't prove
Because
anything.
Imam did
It does
not
not
Imam
prove
if Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq didn't come to alayhi salam radiyallahu an, he didn't come himself to teach you.
So who?
Someone is reporting from him, right?
Right.
And this is where we have the problem. It's not only Zurara, it's Hisham bin Hakam, Hisham bin Salim, and there's a list of people, bunch of liars.
Listen.
Yes.
Hisham ibn Salim, there's no Sahih tradition about his curse as well, but you did.
No, I didn't say he was cursed. No, I didn't say he was
That's
cursed.
fine. But-
Yeah, but there were other things about him.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. They can always.
He was Mujassama.
Listen, at the end of the day.
Mujassama, mushrik.
No, that's weak. That's weak.
Well, we'll talk about it. You want
That's
to talk about it now?
accusation-based.
You want to talk about it now?
No, do you know what? I haven't got time.
Yeah.
I haven't got time. Yeah, I haven't got time. But just on a
Okay.
quick point about this
Yeah.
particular narrator.
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do, if we first, next time I come, inshallah, right?
Inshallah.
I will get you the reference for the son of tradition.
Okay.
And
You're going to show me that Ali cursed Muawiyah and Hisham in,
I will show you-
in an authentic
I will
report.
prove to you Muawiyah
In
cursed
an
Ali,
authentic report,
And
yeah.
I'll prove to you Imam Ali Islam cursed Muawiyah as well.
Okay.
I'll
Curse,
have not just for
which
one
is Lan.
tradition, Yeah, Lan or whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Ali said Lan upon Muawiyah and Amr bin As in an authentic information, authentic report.
Yes, that's no problem. But in terms
No problem.
of this particular narrator.
Until you bring it, we'll. Yeah.
Yeah, so in terms of this particular narrator, at the end of the day, as you already have answered, there's different reports reaching him. We go through the chain, we check.
So how do you deal with the practical problem? Imam is telling his Shia, La'an Allah Zurara.
The same way you
La'an
deal with
Allah.
this problem.
No, we don't have this problem.
Yeah, go on.
Wallahi, we don't have this problem. We don't have this
I'm
problem.
gonna let my Khalifa sit down now.
Okay.
I have to go, fine.
Khalifa the Sayyid.
Faisal.
Khalifa
Faisal.
Before you go, give me a hug. Give me a hug, just so people can see that we can actually talk and disagree with each other. Yeah. Thank you, Sayyid, for your time.
يا هلا ويا هلا حن قلبي على جمعة الخير هلا حن قلبي على جمعة الخير هلا يا هلا ويا هلا ويا هلا ويا هلا يا هلا ويا هلا ويا هلا ويا هلا حن قلبي على جمعة الخير هلا